I recently did a video on how dealerships scam you by switching the paperwork. For example, turning your car purchase into a car lease. That's pretty low. Here are some more car dealership scams from some of my viewers. Hey Dave, this happened to me when I leased my 2019 Honda Civic Si. We agreed to 15,000 miles per year for 36 months. A few days later, when I had the time, I read through my paperwork more thoroughly and discovered the contract was written for 12,000 miles per year. I called the F&I manager and they immediately made it right. But what if I didn't discover this mistake and drove over 12,000 miles? That would have been an expensive surprise 3 years later. Hey Dave, this happened to me. I signed the deal and the next day they told me to come back in and rewrite the deal because they had made a so-called mistake on the last bank loan. I said, a deal's a deal. So he said, I'll come and get your truck. I said, that would be theft. Anyways, they tried to scam me for $4,000 over the term. I didn't hear back from them and then wrote a nasty review on Google to tell future customers to be aware of their finance department. A great video, Dave. This almost happened to me years ago. Thank God I took the time to review the paperwork at the dealership instead of reading it at home. As a consumer, you always have the option of walking away if the deal is bad or seems off. Don't sign anything without reviewing it first. I had a really bad experience with a Nissan dealership, but it's way too long to tell here. Suffice to say, we ended up declaring bankruptcy because of it. And finally, this one, when I tried to trade in my Trans Am, which was in immaculate condition, the first dealer offered me $6,000 and said it really wasn't worth anything. And then came up with this BS by offering me a lousy $500 coupon towards it. I walked out. 8 months later, I was offered $14,000 for my car at another dealership. I had originally paid $14,500 for it back in February of 2019, and it only had 8,700 miles on it then, and $14,500 when I traded it for a Camaro 2 SS. They printed out the paperwork very clearly showing the price of the Camaro, which was $42,000 less my $14,000 and tax owed on the difference, which was right on the money. So they got my business, and that's what I call a good deal. It's very possible I could have got more for my Trans Am if I had sold it privately, but I didn't want to go through all the hassle of it all. The problem is many people go in with a car payment in mind, and that's where they get taken for a ride. You have to do your homework and be savvy at all times. Do you have a car dealership scam you want to share with my audience? A cautionary tale, if you will? Some tips and tricks to save them time and money? Please leave it in the comments section below, and thank you so much for your feedback on this video. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Take care. Adios.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.
Hey, I want to let you know about a new feature on everymandriver.com. It's a car payment calculator you can use anytime when you're trying to figure out what your potential loan amount is and the monthly payment figure. So what you do is you type in the vehicle price, your down payment, trade-in figure, sales tax, interest rate, and the term of the loan. Click calculate, and then you'll figure out the loan amount and the monthly payment. It's a free tool now available on everymandriver.com.